Cancel.
Schweezy.
All right, folks, so it's time for me to give you the best relationship advice that will ever be given to you, ever, for any reason whatsoever. No matter who you're with or what you're doing or who you are and where you are and whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. All right, let's get into this, folks. We got some good ones today. And if I also have to remind you, if you want to ask me your questions, send them to the schwedcast@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to submit and help you out with all your problems there. So let's just get into it right now. I think I should ghost this guy. So recently I met a guy who I thought was super nice. He compliments me, says encouraging things, and told me he wants a relationship. To be honest, I wasn't sure I was ready at first. This was the first red flag. I like my freedom and I don't like controlling or possessive guys. But he assured me he's not like that and he just likes the commitment. He said, if we're casual and you're seeing other guys, I might back away and feel sad and jealous. It did concern me that he wasn't as concerned about what I want, but I understood this and decided to continue talking to him. Casual is not for everyone, and I do like commitment and relationships, but with the right people. Last night he said, I hate condoms, so it's okay that I won't be using any when we get together, right? And I said, no, I prefer them, especially until I know you don't have anything. He said, I don't, babe. I have wanted to ghost him ever since. Not caring about my health over pleasure is not sexy, and maybe we can work this out somehow. I'm not sure if I'm running away too fast, but this has been the second red flag now. I guess I'm also looking for another opinion because I don't like hurting people. So I like to always say, ghosting is the bullshit shitty move that you can never do to someone. When you think on your end, like when you ghost someone, like this is like the best thing. This is like the nicest way to do this situation. It's not. It's probably the shittiest way to do it because you don't feel like confronting them in person or, even like texting them. So saying, hey, look, I don't think it's going to work out between the two of us. It's just, it's not going to work. So don't ghost him. Just be honest with him and he'll be mad at you. Like, they're going to be mad regardless. He's going to be mad if you ghost him too. So regardless of the situation, he's going to be mad. And worst case scenario, if you ghost him, he'll go to your fucking house and do weird shit. In regards to, so basically he wants a commitment, and it says that from what it sounds like, the situation for you is you want to have a relationship, ... but the silent words are not with him. That's the secret there. You want a relationship, just not with him. That is the secret. That's the silent words you are not telling yourself. So just be honest and just say it's not working out. I don't think it's going to work out between the two of us. We should just stay friends and not hate each other. You're probably not going to stay friends. When you say, let's just be friends, like, just accept that you're probably not going to be friends. Don't bring up the condom situation. It is a weird thing for him to do. I hate wearing condoms. So I don't want to wear one. Is that okay with you? Like, we don't know each other, buddy. My rule with condoms is one night stands and random hookups, even if you don't know the person, the person somewhat well, condoms. Now, once you get into a committed relationship, like very committed, like moving in / shit like that, then you got then like engaged, living together, married, shit like that. That's when the situation, I believe the situation is like you should figure out a way to not wear condoms anymore because they're not that fun. If you're just having sex with one person, like the big situation, like as long as you're both clean, the big situation is pregnancy. So maybe figure out a way for her to get on some sort of birth control. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Every woman's body's different. Hopefully you get to a situation where you don't have to worry about that situation. Then some people are just like, you know what? We don't want to have a kid right now, but if we get pregnant, it's not a big deal. And then they just like pull out. Shit like that. And then when you obviously want to have kids, you get off all birth control and then like pump it in, pumping clips into someone, and then eventually you decide, we are done having kids, I'm done taking birth control, and the man gets a vasectomy. So that's my natural progression for birth control, I believe. So he's in the situation of condoms. Like, you earn the right to not wear condoms anymore with a woman. You earn that right. Ride or die, bitch. Which is also an EP by me out now on all streaming platforms. So that's what I'd say. Just don't bring up the condom situation in there. It is very weird in that situation when you don't know someone very well and they're like, you're okay with me not wearing a condom, right? I don't have anything. But like, yeah, at the same time, like, you barely know this. What if they get you pregnant? So That's the way it is there, folks. Let's get on to the next one. I hooked up with my ex last night. I feel worse than I did when we broke up. We were both 22, together for 3 years, broke up in May last year for many valid reasons, but hooked up twice since then. Last time we hooked up, we agreed it wasn't good for us, and we can't do it again / need to move on. 2 nights ago, it was a close mutual friend of ours' birthday, and we had a party. My ex and I were both there, but nothing happened between us, just a short, friendly conversation. Last night I messaged her because I felt that I had left a couple of things unsaid and wanted to clear the air about a couple of things. One thing led to another, and we ended up sleeping together. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm just like, fuck, we had sex again. I don't regret the hookup because we both agreed afterwards that we need to be single and that hooking up won't change any of the issues we had both personally and in the relationship, but this morning I have woken up feeling insanely heartbroken. I understand that it was my decision to hook up, and so these feelings are self-inflicted. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything, just wanting to vent and maybe speak with anyone that's been in a similar boat. Up until today, I really didn't think I had moved on much more than I have. I handled the breakup really well. I felt, if anything, relieved and confident that it was right for both of us, but today I feel really so destroyed. Any words would be welcome. Thank you. Okay, so obviously it sounds like you two had a very healthy breakup. This is like what the shit you see on TV, like Ted and Robin shit. Like, but the thing is, I think the big thing I'm going to say here in this situation, looks like feelings are still there, in this relationship. From what it sounds like you both still somewhat have feelings for each other. And it looks like you're kind of become friends with benefits, and but there's still you're in a weird situation. It's definitely a friends with benefits situation that you have yourself in right now. What the problem is, though, like the idea with friends with benefits is like I have someone to have sex with, but we don't have to have our feelings involved. Where like I don't have to worry about, like, oh, I've got to buy you flowers and I got to make sure the fucking pay the water bill, shit like that. It's just, it's just sex for fun. And then like you just finish up and you're like, all right, that was cool. And then you're like, so what's going on with you? It's just shit like that. That's kind of how like it's like a casual thing. But the thing is here, you became friends with benefits after being in a real relationship, and there's feelings still there. That's the problem you have there. And you're both agreed like you want to be single, but you feel heartbroken in the situation because I think your feelings are too strong. Only thing I can say in this situation, it's like most friends with benefits situation. Like the very good rule is with friends with benefits is the moment someone starts having feelings, that person has to go up front and say, we have to stop this because I've caught feelings. And sometimes the other person has feelings too. It becomes a lovely marriage and a great story to tell your children. So, Mom and Dad, how did you meet each other? Well, we were both in weird spots in our lives, and so we were just having sex for fun. We were friends with benefits, and one day I went to your mom and like, I think I have feelings for you. And then she was like, oh, I have feelings for you too. And then we made it official, yada, yada, yada. You were born. So that's how that situation goes. So yeah, basically you're in a backward situation of that. So in love, broke up, still had sex with each other, and became friends with benefits. So I think that's the situation you're in there. So it looks like you still have very strong feelings. You're going to have to end it like officially. And you're going to have to be like, I think I hit the right button.
Pretty bold of you little fucks to assume that I'm not.
All right, computer crash there. All I have to say is she comes up to you and she tries to have sex with you when now that you have feelings and you don't want her to have sex with you, all you got to be is, be gone, fuck! And she should get the memo. And hopefully I can edit this properly in the meantime. All right, next question I have. Looks like this is a short one. My friend asked me out, but I turned him down because I'm not gay. How do I keep things from being awkward? Like the title suggests, I really don't want our friendship to end. I really like him as a friend and would hate if it ended over this. So, he probably just, so to be honest with you, he's gay and he asked you out. Mainly, he probably got the vibe wrong. He probably thought you were gay too and was thinking maybe we could hang out sometime. Try it out. You know what? And
I really like that.
See if he was gonna really like that. So, Yeah, that's all I could really say there. Yeah, basically the thing, he probably just got the vibe off. Like, you don't want things to be awkward around him anymore. Only thing I can say in regards to that is, once he knows, like, oh, I'm not gay, and he'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I kind of got the vibe wrong. He probably just got the vibe wrong. You could probably make things less not awkward anymore. He's like, hey, you want to go? Oh, yeah, and just be like, I'm not gay. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, and just don't be a dick. Big question is, don't be a dick. And then be like, I'm straight. No offense, though. I'm very happy you're gay. Keep being gay. Keep sucking that cock, but I'm straight. And
this is the type of guy you get.
So there's no way you're going to be able to change that, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you that. But, we live in a society. That's all I can say. We live in a society. And, that's all we can really do. That's all I really going to say. He probably just got the vibe off. Just, as long as he knows that you're not gay, he'll be like, I'm so sorry. Just be cool around him. Don't lead him on either. Don't be a dick. So, best suggestion for you, don't be a dick. Oh my gosh, this one, title alone is going to be a rough one. All right. Help, I'm attracted to my sister-in-law. Let me start this off by saying that I have zero desire to act on this. I could never do that to my wife, not to mention my little brother. I'd be mortified if anyone found out. Thank you for posting this to me. My little brother has always been a soft-spoken, mild-mannered guy, so our whole family was shocked when he ended up with an absolute bombshell of a girl with a fiery tongue, and an adventurous streak we'll call her C. C reminds me of the woman I used to date when I was younger, and my wild face, super athletic, classically beautiful, long hair, curvy but still thin. I find her incredibly attractive. She appeared in a couple of sex streams. I also want to say that this is no way because of anything C does. She acts and dresses totally appropriately. There's literally nothing she could do to look unsexy regardless of what she wore. I want advice on how to get over this attraction or at least suppress it. Our family is taking a couple beach vacations together this summer, and my wife and I love hanging out with my brother and C, so I don't want to feel awkward around them, or worst of all, for anyone to realize I find her attractive. All advice welcome, except for the inevitable suggestion to get a divorce, which is not even in the realm of consideration. So yeah, you're not definitely getting a divorce. That sounds fucking stupid. Buddy, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Hopefully, like, you and your wife are still good in a relationship, but then you, like, see someone who's hot, and you're like, I see. It's okay to be attracted to other people in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just how you act. Like, you can't, your wife is probably attracted. What if your wife is attracted to your brother? What if that's the situation? What if she's attracted to your brother? That'd be a weird swap. What if you and your brother, okay, no, it's a stupid situation. That would never happen. But no, it's okay to be attracted to someone else, especially them. It's like, man, you got a smoke show there. Good job, buddy. Obviously you can, I think the best thing you can do is always jerk off. Sometimes if you feel weird, just go jerk off. That's a good thing. When you have sex with your wife, you can think about her. There's a little fun stuff to do, but do not say her name during sex. That's a bad idea. Do not say C's name during sex. That is a bad idea. And if you do,
congratulations, you played yourself.
And that's all. That's the best situation I can really, advice I can really give you in the situation. It's okay to be attracted to someone. Just keep it a secret and think about it when you masturbate, and maybe think about it when you're with your wife. Just don't say her name. That's the only thing I can teach you all today. If this episode, the WAP, the Wet Ass Podcast today, I can help you with is to never say someone else's name when you have sex, because that is a bad idea. That will cause a lot of problems. Unless it's a one-night stand. Actually, it's still bad during a one-night stand. They'd be like, you forgot my name. Like, you don't know my name either, bitch. So calm the fuck down. Calm your tits. So, yeah, buddy, just die with that. Eventually, you're going to get so used to her that you'll be fine. Next question. Is it normal for my boyfriend to simp on a certain porn star? He always shares the photos she posts on Facebook, and he adds low-key thirsty captions. Is it perfectly normal and I'm just being insecure?
That's rough, buddy.
What I can say here is, well, first of all, I'll give you the peace of mind that that porn star is probably not going to hook up with him. If you end up being a porn star, like a successful porn star at least, most of the time you could probably hook up with any man you wanted to. And I'm going to assume that your boyfriend is not one of them. So do not feel worried about that. Definitely he's not going to have a chance with her. I'm going to low-key. The weird situation, it's not normal for him to be posting and sharing photos on Facebook with thirsty captions. That's the situation like I joke about. Like, why would Pornhub have a share button if Josh didn't want me to share it with him? And also, which is funny because one of his kids is on Snapchat apparently, and he's like, I'm like excited for him to get his first nudes, and he's like, do not make me more worried than I already am. I'm like, well, you know, if I ever get his phone number, at least you know the porn I send him, the porn he sees is gonna be coming from me. So, Josh, I'm joking. If you're listening, Josh, I'm joking. Calm the fuck down. But no, it's very fucking weird to be sharing that on your fucking Facebook where you're friends with your family and other friends. This is the porn I'm into. I hope you all enjoy as much as I do. Yeah, it comes back to a couple episodes ago when I said, no one needs to know your fetish. No one needs to know your fetishes. No one wants to know and no one cares to know. So keep that shit to yourself. Yeah, it is weird he's sharing on Facebook, but if he likes a certain porn star, don't worry about it. He's not going to get with her, and he's not going to expect you to look like her. To be a porn star is a very, very hard job. Or it could be pretty easy. I've not been in the business. But you have to keep up with your appearance, obviously. And if anyone who is my body type will know it's very hard. Next up, we have here, find myself insecure about our height differences. I'm pretty tall for a girl, 5'10 to 5'11, ended up getting engaged to dude. Initially wasn't attracted to him just because we're the same height. Maybe we're the same height. Maybe he's a fraction shorter than me. I'm not into heels, so that hasn't been a huge issue, except sometimes my outfits don't look as good because I opt for flat shoes only. I became attracted and really fell in love with this dude, but sometimes it is just really irks me he isn't taller than me. Like sometimes I get insecure taking pics with him and try to angle myself so I don't look taller, especially if I'm wearing thicker shoes. Listen, I know he's the one. I see past all the physical things, and I'm in love with him with his heart and won't ever end it over a physical feature. He's sexy as fuck, but I just don't know how to deal with the insecurity I deal with about my height next to him. I've always dealt with it, and it really came back to haunt me since we got together and have been taking wedding pictures together. It's such a stupid thing, and I hate myself for feeling this way. Even feel resentment sometimes, especially when I get dressed because I don't want to wear shoes that make me even taller than I am. It doesn't seem to bother him at all, but I know he would also prefer me not to tower over him with heeled shoes. So, yeah, these are all your own insecurities. Look, ladies, this will message all the ladies out there. If you're tall for a lady, there's a good chance that you're going to be the same height / a little bit taller than the man you're with. That's just, I think that's common ground. Sometimes you get lucky. You know, some guys, I think this is the same situation of, yeah, I guess the only way I would put this in the guy's perspective is a guy's dating a girl who's weighs a little bit more than him, I guess, or looks fatter than him. Situation, you can love whoever the fuck you want, people. I don't give a shit. But no, I guess that's the situation. That's what I'm trying to understand the situation. Best thing I can say is, look, we all hate how our bodies look. And there's some things we can change about it. Some things we can't change. Like, it's just the way our bodies are. Like, change, I mean, some things we can change without plastic surgery and some things we can. But sometimes plastic surgery is okay. Like, I think nose jobs are okay because sometimes it helps your breathing. And there we go. But no, I think he may be a little bit, but he probably doesn't sound like it bothers him at all. If you like him, he probably doesn't care. Best thing to do is what I've tried to do is, and I want to encourage all of us to try and do this. You got to develop a little voice in your brain. So anytime you say something negative about yourself, you have another voice in your head that tells that voice to shut the fuck up. You're fine the way you are. That's what I've been trying to figuring out what to do. And it's actually made me feel a lot better about a lot of things and how I'm coping with things. But also at the same time, like I said, I've been trying to lose weight, and at the same, but we have to realize that anything you want to change about yourself, you got to do for yourself and for no one else. And that's how you need to do it. So you got to develop a little voice in your mind. It's like, oh, I don't like being tall. It makes me insecure that I'm taller than him. And then your other voice, shut the fuck up. You're fine. And I wish I could be that little boy. Maybe I should create an app that's just the little voice in your side of your head that tells the negative voice to shut the fuck up. Maybe. I don't know. What would we call that? We need someone help me develop that. I think I know a friend who might be able to help me with that. So, how many questions do I have? 2 more. Okay, folks, we're almost done. We're almost fucking done. How do I tell my adamant wife that I really don't like being spanked? This happened today when I returned home after a long and tiring day of work. I work in essential services, so you can imagine how hard the last few weeks have been, especially with the vaccine rollouts and raging second wave. Now, I was trying to catch some sleep when she walked up to our bed and started spanking me hard without any talk or initiation. It is pertinent to mention that I prefer to sleep in my birthday suit. I was startled at first, but then I asked her to stop because I didn't like it. But then she just went on after letting out half a chuckle. Later, she tried grabbing me and touching me all over, so I tried to initiate a conversation and asked her if she wants to release the tension, but no. Seems as though her only objective was to touch me against my will, prevent me from falling asleep. She did this all without any emotion. I seriously don't know what's going on with her, because just yesterday she told me that she wants to take a 1-month break from sex. This seemed odd, so I asked her if something was wrong, if she's feeling okay, or if we need to talk. She said she is tired, but didn't give me any convincing answer as to how she can be tired for the months that's still to come. How do I resolve this? I am not even sure what it is that I must resolve. Well, the first situation, did you attention, but no. Okay, first of all, you probably need to ask her why she's smacking your ass. Second, if she's smacking it for like enjoyment of giving you pain and that's a sexual thing for her, gotta figure that out. I always go by the rule of, if you're going to smack the ass, you got to do it a little bit gentler than you want to, because then it's fun. But with this situation, she's like, it doesn't seem like a sexual thing. And then she's like, I want to take a month off from having sex. And in my situation, I want to take an actual month off from having sex for no reason, just for my own home. I'm like, well, it sounds like I'm cheating on you. Don't cheat on people, folks. I would not agree. Okay, no, we're not doing that. 1 month from sex, but you give me blowjobs every couple days. That'll work. No. Yeah, it sounds like you need to just ask her why the hell she's doing that, get an actual answer, and then figure your shit out from there, folks, because I can't solve all your problems, but when you don't talk to your partner, there's a problem there. Or, well, here's a bad idea what you can do. I always like to give the good ideas and then the bad ideas. Maybe smack her ass back harder, and then she'll be like, why did you do that for? I'm like, you smacked mine. Yeah, but it wasn't that hard. I'm like, yeah, it was that hard. And I'm naked too, and it was hard. I wasn't hard, but the smack was hard, and I didn't like it, so I did it back because you probably want me to do it to you, but now you don't like it. So now fucking tell me what's going on. And and then maybe she'll tell you what's going on, and then maybe the problem will be solved on its own. I don't know. Let's get on to our last question, folks. It's been an episode. Ex-boyfriend situation. I have been dating my girlfriend for 8 months now. We were at Olive Garden for our anniversary. I've seen her text her ex-boyfriend, "I love you." I questioned her about this. She replied with, "I don't mean it in a relationship way. I've known him since middle school, but that has bothered me, and I don't know why or how should I approach it, or should I just let it go?" First off, buddy, 8 months and you're taking her to the Olive Garden? Man, that must have been some special anniversary, I have to say there. Did you let her get the unlimited soup, salad, and breadstick? You guys were probably full of carbs. And it's like, all I want to eat is the breadstick. Soup is not a meal. Man, I'd be a terrible woman on a date. Oh, I'm going to take you for soup, salad, and breadstick. I'm like, carbs in soup? I don't even like salad. So, what the fuck are you thinking about? yeah, that's all I can say from there. Situation you're in. Buddy, yeah, she's cheating on you, buddy. She texts, "I love you" to her ex-boyfriend. And I didn't mean it in a relationship way. I've known him since middle school. Buddy, she's fucking cheating on you. And she's not even trying to hide it. She's not even fucking trying to hide. Texting him on the date. Snooze him on the date. Don't text him back on the date. Snooze him on the date. You're at Olive Garden. Soup, salad, and breadsticks. Why the fuck are you blowing your fucking cover right now of all times when you could be divulging yourself soup, salad, and breadsticks right now, getting extremely fat from all those fucking breadsticks, and maybe cutting open it, pouring soup and the salad in there. You're at Olive Garden. Why are you cheating at Olive Garden? Why would you cheat on someone at Olive Garden? It's not cool. Cheating is not cool. Cheating is not cool with anyone. What's going on, my fellow Schwoke-lord? Hope you enjoyed that highlight from one of the great shows that I make. If you want to watch more clips or even full episodes, go check them out over here and down below and everywhere else. Stay awesome.